Hello, Prophetess Marva Lewis here. So listen, I've asked you guys if I should make this a series, and the answer was overwhelmingly yes. And so I have one for you this morning. Listen, let me just plug in right here. I have absolutely no problem with any church organization, and I absolutely have nothing against any leader or any leadership of any church or organization. Just wanted to put that out there. So listen, one way that you can recognize that you're being held when it comes to a church or organization, one way that you can recognize this is that they would often give you a title. Yes, this is very, very, very sneaky. It's a way that you probably won't even recognize. But most leaders, when they recognize a prophetic mantle in you, or when they recognize that you have a gift and you yourself have not yet realize this or come to the realization of who you are in God, most of the time what they would do is they would give you a title in order for you not to go, in order for you not to leave the ministry. Or it may be that you came there already knowing who you are. Say, for instance, you're a prophet or called to be a prophet, and you know you're called to be a prophet or a prophetess. What they would do is when you come into that church is that what they would do, they would begin to call you minister, or they would begin to call you bishop, or they would begin to call you pastor, and then they would give you a title. Now, the title that they give you would in no way be close to what it is that God has called you to do or for you to walk in your purpose. Mainly, this is a plan of the enemy to put a foot on your neck, to put a stronghold on you, to stop you from walking into your purpose. And so when you realize that you're in an organization or a church, it could even be work setting where you're not operating in your full purpose, and you've been bestowed, or title has been bestowed upon you that has absolutely nothing to do with what God has called you to do. Take a look at that, because more times than often, it is one of the ways that these most leaders would use in order to shut you up, shut you down, and stop you from operating in your divine purpose. And so if you are called to be a pastor, if you're called to be a bishop, if you're called to be a teacher, an apostle, if you're called to be a prophet, specifically a prophet, be careful of people trying to shut you down and shut down your purpose by giving you a title and expecting you to operate under that title. Listen, operate under what it is that God has blessed you and called you to do.